made it. We pulled into the Universal Studios parking lot. It is 4 o'clock, so our plan is to do the stay and screen. Like, it's hitting us that we're here now and that we actually have to like do this. But at least we look cute though. We're wearing our matching shirts.
We did it last year.
Yeah.
It's fun, exciting, thrilling,
funky, great. Had a good time.
But this year, horror. The bugs. That's all I have to say. The bug house.
The bugs. I know.
And do I have to go in the house? No, but I have to because I gotta get all houses.
Yeah, that's the thing. If we want to do all the houses, we have to do the bug house at some point. And it might be tonight, which is it's so awful to think about. Yeah.
No plexiglass?
No plexiglass. Shut up. So we got food before we went. I got Chick-fil-A because I was like, Carter got Taco Bell, but I didn't want to eat Taco Bell because I thought it would upset my stomach. However,
usually it doesn't upset my stomach. Not that I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah. So I think we're both doing unwell. And as we're pulling in, my odometer on the car read 66.6 miles, so 666. Literally as we were pulling in, like at the gate.
The devil's number.
Yeah, the devil's number. We're staying until 2 a.m. too. It's opening night. That's the thing. That's the exciting thing. It's literally opening night. Last year I went because I was like, oh, I'll go. Like, I don't know if we're gonna like it. And it was like mid-September at that point. So this is my first like opening night. But I'm glad to here with Carter. Hopefully, we survive. We're wearing Crocs. Carter has like she's owned them already, but I just bought a pair the other day. We got those, but we had to put them in adventure mode, as Carter calls them.
Can you say Squammo? I'm like, how much are you supposed to do adventures?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We made it to the like holding area for the sand screen, and there's 2 lines right now. So one's for Halloween and one's for Spirits of the Coven. And then the ones that we really want to do open at 6:30. So we're just gonna wait in this line for right now for Spirits of the Coven. But we did make a pre-ranking before we got here to see which houses we were gonna like. So for you, what did you rank it?
Mine was on a 6 out of 10.
Okay, I'd have to look at mine, but I ranked it probably like middle of the list.
I think this was the one we
agreed on.
Because I know there's Chupacabra and then one other we connected on.
Yeah, we just gotta wait in the line. And it kind of goes.
We're gonna go down there.
Sky not looking very good.
It's looking very dark. And then we have about an hour until it starts. We're on the move and we're in the big fence line right now. We should get into the house pretty quickly. Okay, we did it. We made it through our first house. We did Spirits of the Coven. Very fun. Wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was a good one to start with. I think there was some characters and like scare spots that were missing because it's still so early. Like we basically got run into the house at like 5:30, 5:35. So now we're headed back out into the park to wait in another line, go to another house. But first house done. We made it through house number 2. This one was Fiesta de Chupacabra.
That one, it was 2 on my ranking. Definitely good number 2. It was a lot better than the other one. It's more scary.
Yeah.
I just like the vibe. It was fun and like there's one room that was huge and I was like,
I was scared now because I was like, why are we
big.
like walking around in this thing?
And there's like not many people in there that are coming.
There's somebody that got like dragged away. I saw that and I was like, that's a little scary.
Yeah.
I brought earplugs, so I've been wearing those in like the houses, and it's been helping because then.
I have not.
Well, I'm having a good time and protecting my hearing, so sorry.
What?
But yeah, so it's been pretty good. Second house down, and now we're making good progress. So
it is 6:09.
Oh, nice, and we've already done.
I don't think
two houses.
it's park open yet.
No, it opens at 6:30.
So we've done 2 houses before park open.
Yeah, literally. We might hit a third, like if we time it
We'll
right.
probably hit a third while like park open, but we'll still be in line.
Yeah. And the scare zone is open. Yay. Okay, we just finished Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake. That was really good.
That was really good. I think that like I think 9 or yeah, because Bugs was 10. I think it was 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Went up to like top. I think we all got 3, but
Yeah, but still.
definitely 1
Out of the 3? Yeah, it was so good. I went first this time because Carter was so generous to go first on the first 2 houses. So I went first this time. We met a lovely couple in front of us, and they were super nice. Where? Oh, I don't love that. He's just out there. Yes, we're going to the tribute store right now, but I would say it was such a good house. It was so good. So scary too, but the set design this year is like incredible. And everything feels so large. That's so cool. Oh, it could be. They're dancing. Scared? Oh no. Oh, this is really. Oh. Wow. No.
Forever bound. The night of harvest is upon us. Let us together bask in the glory of our customs. Drink, my devoted minions.
We are in the holding area for Nightmare Fuel Wildfire. So this is like the sequel to Nightmare Fuel from last year. But this is the first showing of the night. We just got out of Nightmare Fuel Wildfire. So good. So good. I was nervous because last year was that was my favorite thing at Halloween Horror Nights, but I feel like they did it justice this time. They like referenced a few of the songs from last year. And still, so it was like a whole new show, but still like some of the familiar elements from the last one, but slayed. It was so good. You just leave bisexual, that's actually how it works. You know, you go in, it doesn't matter. You leave bi. Yeah, it's stormy right now, but it's not like raining. So we're gonna drink, we're gonna snack, we're gonna fuel up and then probably do some more houses after that, but 10 out of 10. And all the songs too. They did Ballad of Mona Lisa for like 0.2 seconds, lost my mind, so good.
All you Harry fans, it is Sign of the Times.
I forgot about that, yeah. I forgot to mention too that they brought back the Welcome to the Back Parade remix that they used last year. I was so excited for that. Also, we went to go to one of the drink stands to get a drink, and a lady in front of us was like, hey, do you want a souvenir cup? And we were like, sure. So she had a gift card that she was using to get 3 of them, but didn't want the 3rd cup, so she gave it to us. So that was so kind. It made my entire night. And now we have a little souvenir cup that we can use throughout the night. We made it in line for Legends Collide and we got some tickets, so I don't know what that's for, but they said they collect them before we enter the house. Also, where are we right now? We're in like... Where what?
Five-O's Playland?
Fivers?
Five-O's.
Five-O's? Who's Five-O's?
It's a little mouse with the Does he go there? Does he talk? You know what Five-O is?
No.
He's the little mouse with the hat.
I do know who you mean. That was house number 4 for us. We came out of Legends Collide. Yeah, Carter went first in that one, so I'm glad for that. That was so scary. I've been coming out of these houses like shaking. This cue music is so loud. But yeah, so super good. I think I saw Dracula for sure, and the Wolfman.
Dracula, I just hear the most out of everyone. I think I saw them twice.
Okay.
Like I saw the Wolfman and the Mummy. I saw the Mummy a lot.
Okay. That's why there's one portion where I just like closed my eyes for a lot of it, but we got double scared. So there's like one that came from like the right and the one that came from the left. And
I'm not a screamer. I never really am, but I was like,
yeah.
Like
his noise, like his go-to noise, like if he's in front of me, he'll just be
that was. I think it was. I thought it was very scary.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think it was very scary. I thought
Exactly.
it was a funny house a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, it's like these
Legends
are
of
creatures
Oz,
where like we like know and like Dracula, Wolfman, Mummy, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But
No.
besties. Because usually, like, I feel like a lot of people finally get the scares, but I was getting them a lot. I don't usually get the scares. I don't know why. I just never am in a position to get them.
Yeah.
But like this house, I got a lot of them. And there's a lot of them fucking numbers.
And I feel like it was very intense the whole, it didn't let up the whole time too. It was like non-stop. There was this one thing which was like this weird, there was like, I don't know if you saw it, but there was like a mirror or something, and there was like a mummy in there. I don't know what was in there.
Because like I couldn't tell if it was like someone behind us, or like it was like a different like you're supposed to look somewhere and you're supposed to be a different.
That's why I was like, I don't know what that was.
I got these tickets. I still have it.
Oh yeah.
Don't know where they were going.
That's the thing. So they gave us tickets at the very start, and they were like, okay, like give this to the person before you go in the house, and she wasn't collecting them. So now we just have 2 tickets.
I know where they're going. Scrapbook. But like,
yeah, but like, did they collect them? No.
I think Dead Man's Wharf is my favorite in like scenery and like how it was created because it was just so interesting.
Yeah.
But definitely this one, I would say at the moment number one was.
Yeah.
What do you think in the comments?
What do you think in the comments about Legends Collide?
And if you don't agree with me,
then you're wrong.
but
It's like, it's very crowded, like the waits are pretty long. But we've done 4 houses already and it's only like 9 p.m. or so.
4 houses, got merch, and did a show.
Well, it depends. Do we want to go back to like the bunkhouse area and like the Descendants of Destruction? We should check the app probably.
Yeah.
Okay, we're checking the app and then we'll see what's a good wait. You got me pretzel. So having a fantastic night. So thank you, Carter. Gonna devour this. There's cheese sauce and everything. Okay. We just got out of house number 5, which was Descendants of Destruction. Very scary. It was the longest wait of the night so far, I guess, that we've waited because it was a 60-minute wait. But definitely worth it. And one of my friends is a scare actor in there, and so I just missed her set, but that was okay. We still went through. It was people while we were waiting in line. We were like near the exit, and we heard people like screaming as they were coming out. So I was a little nervous for it going into it. I feel like the detail in all the houses, I said this earlier in the night, is so good. But
top notch. Like Dead Man's Wharf.
Yeah.
Super Pop Ride, this one.
Yeah. And I really like, so this one was like an old subway with like mutants and monsters and stuff, but you like walked through a subway car, which was fun. There's a lot of good scare elements. That was kind of like variety.
It was what I expected, so I liked that. Because I was expecting like run down mutants. It was fun. It was like, it was an easy storyline to follow.
Yeah.
Some of them were like, what the hell's going on? Like, especially the Covenant I didn't really get. Got scared, which is good. It was ghillie suit. I hate ghillie suits. First thing in the house, what was it? Ghillie suit. 10:53.
10:53 right now.
And we went through 2, 3 scare zones. And then one random one where they just chainsaw people.
Yeah, in the Simpsons area, like they're just like walking around. We're headed into one of the scare zones now, and I don't know which one it is. I think it's the Scarecrow one.
Either Scarecrow or the Graveyard one.
Yeah. So we'll find out as we go in it, but this one's looking spooky.
Scarecrow.
Oh! Why did it go after you? I don't know what this one is.
This one on me.
Yeah.
What do those fingers do?
I don't know. I don't like that they're just out and about. I know, look at, oh no, I don't like the show people. But we're going through I think the Graveyard scare zone as well. But this one looks intense. Oh, I don't.
Here's that. I never used to get scared from.
Yeah, like the. Oh, ah! Oh my god. See, I told you ghillie suits. I know. Ooh. Don't touch me.
On me.
Sorry. I don't love that.
Oh my god. That was you?
What?
Did you grab my back?
No.
No, you didn't go like that to me?
No.
Who was that?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah. So I'm actually here at Horror Nights by myself. I kicked Carter out of my party because he called me a liar. Oops, just kidding. There he is.
Oh wow, so believable. You wouldn't believe me. I buy in pretzels. I take them everywhere. I literally go first and hold his hand.
That's true. That is, you know what? That is
Hey, what
true.
did you do? Shoot at me.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. We went through the scare zone. I think it was like the Graveyard one. And Carter swears that somebody, which I believe, touched like the side of his.
I wouldn't say that.
But he thinks that I was the one to do it. And I was not.
Like you got your hand around me when like that. But I looked behind me. No one.
Yeah.
It was a man, like a random man. But he was like 10 feet behind me.
I don't love that.
Oh my god. That was you?
What?
Did you grab my back?
No. Because that scare zone was actually scary. Like, I screamed. There was a lady in the fog, and she was coming directly at us, and at first I thought she was a guest. So I was like, okay, whatever, here she comes. And then I was scared, and then I also thought she was a guest again. But now we're waiting in the sound stage, which has no sound or stage.
Literally dead quiet.
Yeah, it's really silent. It's kind of eerie. Yeah, like heavy metal music. We saw the Pumpkin Lord. This one is Hellbound Horror. This is our 6th house. So we're doing good. We're making good time. It's like 11:15 right now. My goodness, we just went through Hellblock Horror, which was ranked so low on my list. But it actually was really surprising. It was really good. There was one like section at the end that was terrifying. So that was actually one of the scarier houses, and I had it ranked super low. But 10 out of 10 recommend. My voice is starting to go as well from all the screaming.
Did you know Mama loves Mambo?
That's the thing. A lot of people don't know that, you know. But
obviously, we're talking about the house.
yeah, talking about Hellblock Horror.
Okay, I was gonna say, first house to elicit an absolute scream from me.
Yeah.
It was pitch black. Something popped out. Wasn't expecting it, and it was super close to me.
Yeah.
And he didn't even see it because like, he was like.
I was slightly behind him in the
there was like it was honestly like slaughterhouse like.
Yeah,
it was like plastic.
Yeah, and there was a lot of it where it was like there was so much fog that I couldn't even see in the actual house.
I was like,
literally, because I was like, I just don't know what's going on. So we did all this.
I wanted this one because we just went during the daytime.
Yeah, but now it's night, and it looks like a fun little town. Like I want to go visit.
I'd love, but it's old Halloween.
Oh. Hello. Yeah.
Well, it's only 40 minutes right now.
Is it really?
I'm just reading the side.
Okay. So yeah, I think we could go do that.
There's just like a car coming by.
Gotcha. I thought you were pulling me towards the clown.
But I want to talk about something. Sweet Revenge, so good. That scare zone, so cute. It was my top scare zone. It's gonna stay top. That's my kind of vibe. Old Halloween, cutesy gone bad. Scares are good. Characters, costumes, amazing. Like,
We just kind of like walked back and forth a couple times in the scare zone, and it was so good.
5 times back and forth.
Yeah, because it was just so fun. Like I was having a great time in there. We had this one clown that kept offering to give us the poison candy, and we were like, no, thank you. Our 7th house of the night. This one is the Blumhouse like double feature house.
Let's please show the scariest thing of this night as a former custodian. That's actually.
Oh. We're in the Fast and Furious queue though. I have a lot to say about that house. That was so scary.
Freaky, fun.
Freaky.
I loved it.
I love Freaky. I was having such a good time. I was like, this is great.
I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was very similar to the movie.
Then we got the Black Phone. So it's a separate house. Like we walked out of Freaky, and then I was like, okay, Black Phone. Like you're going into this part of the house now. So we were like, oh.
That was
great.
10 years long.
It was literally, it never ended.
I feel like I was watching the movie.
I was like, I cannot escape. And that movie was like scary because I watched it in theaters and everything, and I was like scared. It was a scary movie. But being inside of it was worse. 10 times worse.
See, I watched half the movie last night.
Yeah.
Only a little halfway. I think I had 48 minutes left.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Yeah. It was bad.
But I still can watch the movie because I couldn't tell you what happened.
No, I had my eyes closed for so long. So there was one point where we just kept going through curtains. Like we kept
and I
going.
was like, I didn't know if anything happened in that room.
Yeah.
But I was like, I started pulling along. I was like, Christian, I know something's gonna happen.
Was there a point where somebody was on the floor? Like, did they fall at you?
At the end, when he like kind of got really low, and I was like, he's gonna chop. I really thought I was like, somebody's gonna chop my legs off.
Literally gonna get us. And he was so terrifying too, because there's one scene, if you've seen the movie, where he's like sitting, they're like, don't go upstairs, because he's like sitting with like the belt in the kitchen and like just sitting there.
This, they put a shirt on him.
Yeah,
but in the movie he's shirtless.
Exactly. But so he was sitting there. That was scary. Like that, just being in it was like being in a nightmare. So scary. And it was so long. I thought we were done. I was like, great, we're getting out. And it was literally like another like couple hallways in there. And there was so scary. This, I think, was the scariest house for me, personally.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
I can't. That was too much. And that was one where it said it was a 40-minute wait. It was not. It was 10 minutes.
It was 10 minutes and 56 seconds.
And then we went through it, and that was like low expectations on my list though. Terrifying, genuinely horrifying. That was so scary.
See, like Freaky wasn't bad.
No.
It's like if it was, that would have been like the fun house. I fully like couldn't breathe. I was literally trying to get through it. That's all that was going through my mind. It was like, I just have to be done with this house. The phone just kept appearing everywhere. Like every corner you turned was just more phone. It's time for the bug house, guys. No, I'm like not happy.
I'm not excited. This is gonna be our 8th house of the night. I just don't want to do it though. I think so. I was saying to Carter, Black Phone took something out of me. Like I could go home, I could take a nap, I could go. I just don't want to. I don't want to see anything scary anymore. That was just a lot. But it's Bunkhouse time. It says it's only a 35-minute wait. I think it's gonna be shorter though, because Blumhouse was 40 and it only takes 10 to get through it. But it's time. We have to do it. It's now or never.
Never.
Yeah, I think now though. You know, we're on such a good streak. I just am not excited at all. So we'll let you know how it goes.
Generally, like, not excited.
No, like a lot of the other houses, I'll be like, okay, I'm scared, but like I want to do it. This one, I'm like, I don't want to do it, and I'm so scared. Save your tears for another day, as someone once said.
Able.
There's nobody here. Like,
Fast for my taste.
yeah. What if we? Ooh, also, I want to talk about how we were walking through the scare zone, and then I just got like murked by one of the scare actors. This is a lot to take in right
What are
now.
my bargaining fees?
Yeah, of grief.
I will give you. What do you want?
There's like nobody in front of us. We can literally see the entrance to the house. It's right there. Like we're gonna be in it in like 5 minutes. You know? Yeah. See? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay. This is it. We're going. Like, okay, we did it. This is our footage after the bug house.
Carter's not here right now. He's actually dead.
Yeah, that was a lot. I really like beginning to set up, like, you know, getting through the house of like the 1950s, so great, you know. But it was really gross. There was so much air, there was so much water. I got blasted by water, and I still feel like itchy after the whole thing. It was just a lot to take in because it was so many bugs, so many different types too, and there was like maggots in the wall, and there was like spiders and like all kinds of stuff. So definitely terrifying. I closed my eyes for a lot of it, but Carter led this one, so can't complain. But I will say, I think the bunkhouse wasn't as scary as I thought that it would be because it was a little bit more humans than it was bug. I feel like, because it was like a chemical, like nuclear reactor lab kind of thing, like gone wrong. So it was a lot of humans, like they were deformed and stuff like that. So I was kind of excited about that, but there was all kinds of bugs. But it wasn't the scariest house, I don't think, but it was because I was traumatized by Black Phone. So. House number 9. I'm so tired at this point, but was vibing. Half the house was spent vibing, just like listening to the songs. I think I maybe only heard like one of the songs because I was just scared the rest of the time. But really good. It was a really good, well done house. It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be, but I didn't expect it to be like terrifying. So I was pleasantly surprised. I ranked it number 1 on my list, but I might move it down after doing all the houses that we did. But I would do it again. It was really fun. Just a lot going on. There was so much erratic light and everything that made it very intense. It is 1:40 p.m. We are on our 10th and final house of the night, which is Halloween. We did it. This is our 10th house. So I have no more to give. I have no more emotions. I have no more screams. We were walking through one of the scare zones again, just to get back over this way, and I had nothing. I was like, I can't scream anymore. It's been 10 houses, but we did it on opening night too, which is very impressive. But last house, Halloween. We just watched the movie last night, so we should be prepared.
Speaking of which, they're releasing Nun 2 to the collection, I think.
We did it. We did all 10 houses, all 5 scare zones. We did Nightmare Fuel. We ate some snacks. We went to the tribute store. We kind of did it all. We had like the ultimate Halloween Horror Nights experience. I, for one, am exhausted. I have never wanted to sleep more in my life. Like, I was going through the Halloween house. That was our final house that we did. Just like Michael Myers was trying to kill me. I was like, go ahead. I can't. I have nothing left. It was really fun though. Like, I had a great time. But we successfully made it to everything, basically, for the whole night. So, good job. Carter lives a bit further away from me, so he is going to take an Uber back to his apartment, and I'm going to drive back to my housing, which isn't super far away. But that was it. Halloween Horror Nights 31 accomplished. I do recommend the Scream early if you can swing that, because it's not super expensive. I think it's like $35, or it has been in the past, to be able to go into the park a little bit earlier. And then the rest of the time we were just kind of monitoring the wait times on the Universal app, just seeing what we wanted to do, what was shortest. And throughout the night it was constantly fluctuating, but we caught a couple of the houses on shorter waits than they normally were, so we would run and do those. So we were kind of all over the park as we did it. And this was like opening night, Labor Day weekend, so it's kind of like the busiest time that you could go. And also all the annual pass holders who get their one free ticket, a lot of them came tonight. So I think it's honestly pretty doable. You just have to set a goal for yourself and kind of be smart about the houses that you choose to do. I got a new t-shirt as well. I'm wearing the one from last year, but I got a new one this year. This one is All Hail the Pumpkin Lord, Universal Orlando, annual pass holder, 2022. I'm so tired. I have blisters on my feet, I'm dehydrated. My voice is hoarse from all the screaming, but it was a really fun night. I have the frequent fear pass, so I'm gonna be going a lot more often as well, but this was the first night of the year. The weather held off too, so it didn't even rain at all, which was beautiful. 10 out of 10, I had a great night, and can't wait to come back. But until next time, that's just my crazy life. See you guys in the fog.